Mhm. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just testing all the audio settings, and it didn't stream correctly to my Facebook groups last time I did a live stream. So I'm just trying to make sure that test damn test. Just trying to check and make sure that everything's good. See, the comments aren't popping up. Dang it. Doing restream. Yeah, I think I think for like the because I'm gonna set up the shop to have IRL through OBS, um, the way I've been doing it before, and I'll probably go through OBS. But I really, really like the way that this is all, maybe for discussional topics and to be able to bring people on. I think I'm gonna use Restream for that because it's just so much more fluid, with the exception of like right now my chats aren't popping up and they should be popping up. The chat overlay is not working for some reason. No, we're still live. Yeah, like the chat overlays should be coming up and they're not. Maybe I just not waiting long enough. Hi everyone, 7 people watching me for a test. Thank you guys. Okay, so they're popping. It's weird because I could see it on the feed on Facebook and the comments are popping up, but like they're not popping up on my screen, like showing what it should show. So there we go. How many cars you got today? Actually, I just have one car today. I had 2 cars yesterday, and it was a pretty good day for me. Like one was my standard ceramic sides and back and full windshield. I think that ran for 6, and then I did my high performance film on a Forerunner. So I charge a little more for Forerunners just because it's like a full size SUV. So I ran that at 700. So it was a pretty good day for me. I've been using the OBS Restream and Stream Elements to add some overlays about subscribers and stuff. Oh yes, yes. When I did live streams from the shop before, I would run an RTMP through an external server so that I can send the signal from the GoPro to the external server and then bring that into OBS. But it was like to set it. I mean, it took me like 8 hours to set that up, and it's a fucking nightmare. So, I saw Matt's video about how he's got the wireless transmitter. I mean, granted, $650, but I don't have to go through all that rigmarole. So, I've been using the sub, but Boss Haas, what's going on, baby? Good morning. 11 people. What the hell is going on? What are y'all doing this morning? I'm just trying to run a test here. Me too. One car, but I have a lot of dash towels to do and a few more hats for Rick. There you go. T-Town t-shirts. There you go. It's all about diversifying and if you got some dead time, figure out how to either make your shop better, clean up better, get more efficiency, get more systems in place. I'm always figuring out how to make more money. You'll get busy. Yes, I had to buy all that stuff. Yes. Hollyman Mars 400S wireless HDMI is what I use with OBS. Yeah, yeah. And the thing is like 2 years ago when I was doing garage live streams, that system wasn't available, or I thought it was crazy to spend $700 on a wireless adapter. But when I used to do streams from the from the shop, the old shop that I used to work at, I actually, what I did is I'd have my computer on at home and I would have a laptop at the shop, and I would basically remote control my home desktop. So I would set everything up and I would send the GoPro feed to the external the RTMP server, external server, and then that would bounce back off and go to my house. So I was never even controlling I was controlling my computer remotely. And that's how I used to do live streams, plus with OBS, plus with overlays, plus all this stuff. But I was never at my home computer to set it up. So it was a huge pain in the ass. So it's going to be a lot easier doing it this way, where I'll have like everything at the shop. And that's what we're getting set up for now. But worth every penny. I did use RTPs and yes, yes. Yeah, I thought about trying that 2 years ago when I saw Matt, but I like, damn, lots of stuff. So I want a couple more years. Yeah, yeah, it really was a big, huge pain in the ass. You had to use an Amazon external server, and it was like a huge setup. It took every bit of 8 hours to set everything up, and you had to get encoders, you had to send RTMP stuff from the GoPro over to the external servers. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. So I've been going lives, but without none of that cool stuff on my head. Might get there sometime. Hey, you do whatever you got to do. You can do live streams. You don't have to do all the other, the OBS stuff, and you could just go live, right, and just see it natural, no overlays, no nothing. That's okay. The overlays just make it visually more appealing. The chat to text going into your ears, so you can answer questions in real time. But it all takes time. You don't build an audience like that. It takes. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years. 6 years. It's taking. Congratulations on your new shop. Thank you, RGC. Thank you. Yeah, and the internet's got to be good. Are you still going to run RTMP, or are you trying to get a wireless HDMI? Wireless for sure. Wireless for sure. But I'm not. I am. I got to figure out what I want to do. I definitely need like a cam like this, so I can sit at the station and like just talk like this, and then have the GoPro, and then go tint cars and stuff, and we'll just grow it as we go. The text to talk would be my favorite. It's a pain in the fucking ass because you're trying to like talk and you're trying to work, and you hear all this audio of all the chat going through. And when you get enough people that are watching you, and now all the people within the chat are talking amongst each other, and you have to determine, what's a question and what are just people talking to each other. And then, like, let's say a question comes in your ear and you're answering the question, the chat is still going on in your ear, so you got to kind of like have to block out what you're hearing, and then to try to answer the question that was asked. It gets crazy. The 300s would be cheaper, but still good. I don't have a big audience. I do it just for content on my YouTube. And that's all you need. You don't need a huge audience. I mean, I don't have a huge audience. I do need to change my fucking name. I've been saying that for so long. I need to change it back to window tinting business. I mean, it took me hours and hours and hours, and live streaming wasn't an option. It was when I started YouTube, live streaming wasn't an option. It wasn't a thing. And then it started getting really hot, and Matt and I both were like, we started to do these more than, because it's more of a time consuming and a time saver, because to have to produce videos is very time consuming. You got to shoot them, you got to script it out, you got to production, and you got to shoot more than you think, and then edit it down versus like just shooting just enough. And then you're in the editing phase and you're like, fuck, I should have said this or I should have done that. So a live stream plus me setting it up means that I don't have to come home and do it, which means I can do more. I can do one a day or something like that. I think I might have got the internet going okay. Might do the GoPro on my head this morning if they drop the car off. Yeah, and that's the one thing too. Like, yeah, I would do live streams with drop offs only. So like it's only me at the shop, right? So I can only do like it really just depends too. I'm kind of getting still like set up, but like I got to check cars in, I got to check cars out, pre and post prep, tint the cars, sticker them, check cash them out, write the warranty paperwork. So there's a lot of stuff to go on. Like I did, like it was all I could do yesterday to get the 2 cars done. It was a Challenger, sides, back, and windshield, and then a 4Runner. And then I had to do the back window on the 4Runner twice because it's the new body style, not the one with the click. It was a keyless back door, so I didn't realize it, and I had the hatch up, and I rolled the window down so I can put the cover back on because I take the panel off when I do the 4Runners, and there's like a bolt, I guess, inside that the glass was laying on. So when it rolled down, it just fucking scratched the whole goddamn thing up. I turned the TV on in the waiting room to my YouTube live video. Yes, no, Boss Hoss, that's a great idea. Actually, I plan on getting 2 TVs, one TV, just for entertainment and things like that, and then another TV for that. Just we got to get there first. Yeah, I got the internet set up too. I have enough internet and everything else like that. It's just everything takes time, everything takes money. Y'all know how it is. Just the adapters alone are $650 a pop. Depending on, I'll need one for sure. I'll probably just start off with one so I can do the GoPro, and then I'll have like a mounted camera in front of my unit. And then as I go and as I grow and as I make more, I'll get another adapter for another GoPro setup. So customers love it. Yeah, you know what the problem is would be the hard part is because I don't have staff to like answer. I mean, I have I have a door chime and then I have a doorbell in my waiting room. The door chime just lets me know when people are walking in and out, and I have an actual doorbell that I have a sign that says push if you need me, so that I don't keep running in to check if someone needs me every time someone like steps outside for air or smoke or something like that. So but yeah, I think customers would love it. I think so too. If anything, it would be a really fun experience for the clients, and then they can go to in turn tell their friends like, hey, the live stream happened here, this is what happened with my car, blah 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 blah. So I mean, it'll grow to that, like legit, like I'm like this is like my first full week at the shop. So I told the dude yesterday I live streamed his car on YouTube. He said, "What's your channel?" And how was like my eye famous? I always know your car is. I'm like famous. Oh, I have enough cameras. Shit, I got fucking 3 GoPros, DSLR, webcams. I mean, look at this thing. Hold on. This is a high definition webcam. I mean, the lighting is just blown out because my my DSLR, this camera right here, my DSLR has an a white balance setting, so like I have to like turn this way down. Yeah, ignore all this right there. We're still getting this room set up, but this is a decent camera. There's not much lag, and when you're close up, the definition actually gets pretty well. So this isn't a bad camera. That's the one thing I don't like about this, that you don't have multiple sources, so I can't switch from camera to camera. Like I have to manually come into the settings and manually switch which camera I'm using. So that's one thing. There is a workaround. I think I can like get on like an iPad or an iPhone and then set up the set up the link, and then that way people can come in. That's another thing that I really like about this. I'd love to do like business Q&A stuff, like what's going on. Let's break down what's going on with your shop, like what help do you need, things of that nature. And I can literally set a link up. Let me see. Oh, not share screen. Like add people. Like I can do this. I can come in here. I can add the link. Now anyone that goes to that link can legit like log in and then go into my waiting queue. And then I could just have people waiting here, sitting here talking. And then I can give my own feedback. We can discuss what people are saying online. So there's a bunch of options that make it so much more streamlined to do certain things through this platform, which is what I really love. There are some subtle differences that I don't like. Like I can't put background music in because there's only one source at a time. So like if I have someone on, then I can't have background music in the background. I'm kind of limited to overlays that I can do. Like this particular overlay in the corner covers the top part of the chat. Yes, Boss Hoss, I am using Restream. But then I like this, right? I like how the chats are on the side. It's really easy to set up. Even just setting up a chat overlay through OBS is kind of like a rigmarole. Use Stream Tunes, bro. What's Stream Tunes? I have music. I mean, I have just add it and play it. Yes, but the problem is that I think the way it works is that I can only add one additional source. OBS virtual camera to restream. Ooh. Right, for music, yes, right, but I only have one source, right? So if I can put the music in here and add it, like I have music, like I use Epidemic Sound, and for those of you guys that are starting to break into streaming and other things of this nature, y'all, like it drives me insane when people like put up posts and at the very beginning of the post is I don't own the rights to this music, and then they're playing copyrighted music. If that ever gains traction, all that will be taken down. So like Haas, like everyone, Tint Pro, I mean anyone that's doing any type of content, stop playing copyrighted music, because if you ever gain any traction, all the content that you have made will get taken down, and no one will gain access to it. So you're kind of killing your future essentially, because when you do start gaining traction, you won't have any videos that people can watch, right? So Epidemic Sound is a website that you pay it's like a monthly subscription, and then you have access to music that I have copyright rights to. So I can play it on YouTube, I can play it on Facebook, and I won't have any copyright strikes. It's free. See, the problem with the free places too, and here's something you have to warn you about as well. The problem with the free places for free non-copyrighted music is that it may be non-copyrighted right now because the artist might say, hey, I want to build up an underground and I want to be able to grow more, so I'm going to give my music out for free so more people can hear it, right? But the problem is that once that person breaks through the underground and they actually start having a following and they're actually making money, they turn around and copyright all that music. So at the time it was non-copyrighted, but then it will get copyrighted, and then you're back into the same situation. Yes, Epidemic Sounds is no problem because you have access to it and you forever have access to it, and any of the music that you do have will never become copyrighted ever. Oh shit, there's some. I do all day long non-copyright music for YouTube. Lower volume and I can talk while I work stream. Yeah. You just have to be careful where you source your non-copyrighted music, because it could turn around and then end up being copyrighted. Right? So here's a good example. If I wanted to start a company and I wanted to make money for it, I would start a company with all non-copyrighted made music, right? Because I want to build a following, or build the people that are using all my stuff. Now, let's say I get a creator that uses all my non-copyrighted music, and he's got 100 videos now with all my non-copyrighted music. All I have to do is flip a switch, and all that music is now copyrighted, which means that now all your videos cannot be played because it will get taken down, demonetized, all kinds of different things, right? How do you get those videos back? You pay me for the rights now. That's how they get you. Chat, chitty chat. How do you hook up your big camera? Does it plug into your computer or a switcher? No, my big camera, my DSLR plugs directly into. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on. Oh, nope. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's only part of my desk. It's hard to see, but I have a second desk behind my desk, and on that desk houses my tower and a printer and a couple other little things. But all this gets fed into the big computer over there. Cable management is absurd, by the way. Absolutely absurd. What the fuck are y'all doing up? Like, I'm supposed to be doing a test, and I'm now just sitting and bullshitting with y'all. Y'all should be working. Oh man. Boss Hoss, I don't know if I have your number. I mean, I have it now. Add Boss Hoss. I hope I'm the only person that calls you that. 252 206 6569. Everyone text Boss Hoss. I'm texting you now. Lock me in. Ew, Boss Hoss. Why are you coming up green, bro? Ew. Who comes up green? Man, I thought we were friends, bro. Oh, Jason, what's going on, man? I'm just doing I'm supposed to be doing just a quick test to make sure everything's fucking working, which it is. See, this is what I hate too. Like, where am I at? So if I stream to Window Tinting Business, the private group, I don't see any of the chat. Like, I just looked, like, it doesn't come up in my feed through Restream. But like, Jason's been talking, and a couple other things. And then Jason's smart enough to go over to YouTube and fuck Samsung Android shit. That's Boss Hoss. I can help you again an iPhone, boss. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop streaming to the private group and only stream to, let's see, the public group. Let's see if we can. Is anyone watching on the public group? 2 people are watching, I think, in the public group. It's either that or I'm watching it. If you're watching in the Haas, where are you coming from? Because I see the Facebook post. Are you on? Okay, so you are on the public group. Okay, thank God. Okay, see, so that's it. So what I'll do is I'll just stream to the public group and YouTube, and then I'll share the public group feed to the private group, because like Jason was just messaging me in the private group, and I had no fucking clue. LGV60. I'm just busting your balls. I'm just busting your balls, boss. Boss House. No, I think yeah. No, I think Android's good. It's like Mercedes and BMW. It is what it is. You know, you like one or you like the other. Some people fucking hate iPhones. You're flying. You're always flying. Tinter 3. Tinter 3. Samsung phone all day. iPad for tablet. Yeah. It's just not my personal thing. Oh man, how the fuck do I have 10 people in here for a test? Like at the most random time. I love y'all. Z Customs, what's going on, baby? What's going on? I've noticed that I say baby all the time. All the time now. What do y'all think about these new shirts? These new Under Armour shirts. Picked up a bunch of them. I like them. Just like Marco, he can't speak Spanish. Be nice to Marco. Okay, guys. I think I do have an iPad for Shop Tablet. I do have an iPad for Shop Tablet. Tim Pro, tell me you can zoom in 100 times and get a good picture. With an oh, stop it. Don't start a war now, y'all. Y'all gonna start a war. Yes. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go load up the van and go to the shop. So I love you guys. We'll talk soon. I just wanted to thank you for making a fun test.